Hello, hello! My name is Kallista, and welcome back to Unavowed. In the last episode, we made our way over to Wall Street to see what's going on here, and I mean, right off the bat, we discovered that there was a missing persons poster for a 3-month-old. I'd be highly surprised if that was actually just, you know, a meaningless red herring. I'd be very surprised if that kid didn't come into play somehow with all of this. Now then, back this way, yeah, to Wall Street and the Charging Bull statue, there was a guy with a sign and he was yelling.
They sit in their tower, believing they're giants. That they're too important.
Yeah, this guy, he actually
fail.
mentions they're stealing
So
our
they walk like
futures,
giants in
stealing
the
our
clouds,
children,
looking down on us
something
with
along those
disgust.
lines. Or robbing us of
Nobody
our
can see the
future,
truth.
robbing us of our
Nobody
children.
can see them for what they are.
It's probably going to come up in a minute.
They're thieves.
Yep.
Stealing our future, our children.
Stealing our children, considering there is a
Let
missing
them
child,
over
that is
and
interesting.
over again.
The famous Charging Bull of
This
Wall
building
Street, a
is
monument to
gleaming
finance.
glass
Oh,
monolith.
cool.
It represents all we
The
want
man
to be.
grips his sign like his life
But it was
depends
built
on
a
it.
foundation of lies.
Are you alright? What are you doing out here? Bye, we'll leave you to whatever you're doing. Are you alright?
All right. Society is being consumed by a terminal poison. We've been robbed and nobody sees it. So no, madam, I am not all right. I am in great pain, as we all are.
Oh! That's funny, but also he's clearly trying to make a statement here. And I mean, just look at him. Like, the cuffs of his sleeves are undone, his shirt's untucked, he's got a tear in his pants, like... This guy looks a bit of a state. How long has he been out here? I feel mean saying this, but I'm gonna do it. You're in pain? Try yelling from your diaphragm, it's easier on the throat.
My throat is fine. It is everyone else that is not. Nobody understands. They don't see.
Bryony. They don't see? You don't mean void touch, do you? No, I would assume he's being metaphorical. This... I guess Bryony's having a whimsical day. Today she's just feeling... She's just kind of feeling those vibes. They don't see. You don't mean void touch, do you?
The only void is the dark emptiness inside the Grant City Trust. They are the cancerous tumor, poisoning society and stealing our future. But nobody sees it. They can't.
What are you doing out here?
Screaming into the abyss in hope that someone hears me. Can you hear me?
We heard you. It would be kind of hard not to.
You hear with your ears, but not your mind. You are asleep. Wake up, please.
The fact that he keeps saying please? I don't know. I feel like this guy is in distress. He's also very clearly angry, but the fact that he's asking, like, can you hear me, please? Can you hear me? I don't know. Our future's been taken?
Yes, it has. Taken by us. For the benefit of them, the giants on high. Pity the few who are chosen. They know not why.
You don't mean literal. I get... Bryony. Bryony, no, he's being metaphorical. No, we're gonna keep going down the list. I don't understand what you mean.
I know. I just hoped. No, This is my cross to bear.
We're asleep?
Yes, because I am the only one awake. Please wake up. Please.
Yet he seems distressed. Go on, fuck it, we'll ask. You don't mean literal giants, do you?
They believe they are giants, looking down at us from the clouds and calling us losers. But they are the losers. They would be nothing if it weren't for us.
There is something so odd about the way he's speaking. Because if I was protesting a bank, and, you know, I'm going on, and you're like, oh, there are giants in their ivory tower, blah, 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 and someone came up to me and started being like, oh, literal giants? Void touched? I'd be a bit like, are you alright? Like, are you okay? I'd be a little bit concerned, a little bit confused, but he's not. He's kind of going along with it. When we asked about void touched, he started, you know, like, oh, I am screaming into the void. I don't know. What's your issue with the Grant City Trust?
They are a cancer on society, taking our future, taking our lives.
Look, I get that you're upset, but all this shouting is not healthy. You understand that, right?
I mean precisely what I say.
I kind of want to listen to his spiel again. Bye. We'll leave you to whatever you're doing. Are you gonna... We'll leave and come back.
They sit in their tower, believing they're giants. That they're too important, too vital to fail. So they walk like giants in the clouds, looking down on us with disgust. Nobody can see the truth. Nobody can see them for what they are. They're thieves, stealing our future, our children. And we let them over and over again. This building, this gleaming glass monolith, it represents all we want to be. But it was built on a foundation of lies and sustained by the gullible. The gullible who sell their souls willingly to a god who doesn't care. They sit in their tower, believing they're giants.
I find that so interesting. I'm gonna go so that I can think. Giants in the clouds, stolen children, selling their souls. It's like stuff from a classic fairy tale. He's talking in fairy tale speech. Again, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before. One of my favorite TV series was called Norrell and Strange. It was based on a book. I've never read the book. Apparently it's really thick. Like super thick. But I did watch the TV series they made of it, and I'm completely certain that I have spoken about this in the Let's Play previously. However, I'm gonna talk about it again just to refresh your memories. Basically this lady dies and a magician brings her back from the dead, and to do so he makes a deal with a fairy, the man with the thistledown hair. And the man with the thistledown hair basically says, I can restore her life, however I want half of it. The magician says, well, if she had lived to the age of 80, that means you'll take 40 years of her life, and she's 20 now. You know, 20 years is enough time to have kids, raise a family, have loads of fun. Like, yeah, that's acceptable. However, what the man with the thistledown hair actually means is that you can have her during the day, I get her at night. So whilst she physically appears like she's sleeping, but her mind isn't. She's being forced to dance at these balls that the gentleman is holding, and technically speaking, she's not sleeping. Her body appears like it is, but like her mind, her consciousness, her soul isn't being allowed to sleep. And as such, she starts going mad. That's what happens when you don't get any sleep. And whenever she tries to tell anyone, hey, I'm being prevented from sleeping. Like, there's this guy, he's got hair like thistledown, and he makes me dance for him. Every single time she tries to speak, she has a rose on her lips, which basically means like a fairy curse. So instead, she's like, I've got something to tell you, and she like gears herself up. She really tries, and she opens her mouth, and what comes out is, once upon a time, there was a man in Gloucester, and at midnight, he would go downstairs and find a bunch of tiny men waging war on his Persian rug. And like, she's so distressed. She's in tears. It's heartbreaking, and she keeps trying. She keeps trying, but again, because she's going mad, everyone thinks, oh, she's crazy. She crazy as hell. And it's a really good TV show. I would 10 out of 10 would recommend it. I would highly recommend it. The book's probably very good as well if you prefer reading. But the language he's using, again, stolen children, giants in the clouds, they're all things that you would find in like Brothers Grimm fairy tales. Not the modern shit where like fairies are nice. No, I'm talking about like the old shit where fairies are scary fuckers and you should be afraid of everything. I prefer those fairy tales. Yeah, that's what his language reminds me of. Logan, there's a ghost here. Talk to it. It's fuzzy and indistinct. It stares blankly ahead, barely noticing you are even here.
Hey, excuse me. Can we talk for a sec?
Might as well. Service is being slow as shit today.
Dude, the kid.
Sorry, didn't see you there. What's your name? KK, huh? Well, KK, here's an early lesson for you. Never trust a man who doesn't swear. My dad taught me
that. I like that rule.
You said your service was slow?
I believe the phrase was slow as shit.
Yeah, that. What service?
My car service. Been waiting for I don't know how long.
I hate to tell you this, but I don't think your car service is coming.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that too. Well, I can give it a little longer. I'm in no hurry.
No, you're, definitely not. I'm Logan Brown. You already met KK. What's your name?
You seriously don't know?
Nope, I don't.
Then my name is Richard. Richard Gere.
For real?
No.
There seemed to be genuine surprise there when he was like, you really don't know who I am, huh?
Do you work here at the Grant City Trust?
What gave it away? My suit?
Well, yeah. It's a good suit. What do you do here?
Little of this, little of that.
That's kind of vague.
Always keep him guessing. That's what my dad always said.
And always swear.
I guess we'll see you around.
Sure. Now where is that goddamn car service?
Okay. So yeah, we need to figure out who this guy is. Beyond the sliding door lies a spotless temple to capitalism. Ooh, oh. A portrait of an imperious-looking older man gazes down at you. Hello? Oh. Jason Grant, 1944 to 2017. Place your bets on whether you think this guy is the guy outside.
Jason Grant? That's Jason Grant? I don't believe it.
You know him?
Sure I know him. Well, knew him back in the 60s. Jason was just a fresh-faced kid then. He got old.
That's not all he got. This guy? He's the ghost we saw outside.
You're kidding.
No, this is the guy.
He's haunting his own bank?
Well, yeah. The sidewalk outside, anyway.
Oh, that makes so much sense that Eli would know this guy. He used to be an accountant. Oh, I'm sorry, Eli. I'm sorry that your acquaintance is haunting a sidewalk. Okay. Eli looks more relaxed than you've ever seen him. He stands taller, his steps are bountier. Yeah, he's enjoying being in the heart of finance once again. Logan continues to smile and nod to a voice only he can hear. This plant could do with some water or plant. And there's so much rain outside. This man seems bored but happy. A stack of cards for visitors to leave messages on. A bank of elevators to usher you into the inner sanctum. Hello?
Hey, folks.
You're open late.
It isn't late in Beijing, or in Australia. Global world of finance. Someone is always working here, which means someone is always at this desk.
Is it just me, or does this guy look like the receptionist at, oh bugger, what was it called? I think it was either called, like, Belmont or Bellevue, like the hospital that Lauren had been in the first Blackwell games. First Blackwell game, excuse me. There was a receptionist at the hospital desk. I swear down, he looks like that guy. Can I go in?
Sure, just show me your ID and I'll buzz you right in.
Bryony, I don't think this is gonna work. I don't have an ID. Can I go in anyway?
I shouldn't, but, what the hell. Go right ahead.
Seriously?
No? Sorry, I'm just messing with you guys. The late shift gets boring, what can I say?
God damn, I was about to say, how dare you? You were gonna make our job easy. Boo. Thanks for your time.
See you around.
Can we do anything with this? I guess not. Okay. So now we know the ghost's name. So, Logan, if you'd be so kind.
Hi. Sir?
Yes?
You're Jason Grant, aren't you? You run this bank?
Run it? Maybe I did. Once upon a time. Now a board of directors does all that. I'm just a figurehead these days. Suits me fine. The world moves too damn fast. This old brain can't keep up.
Bye for now, Mr. Grant. We'll see you around.
Sure. Now where is that goddamn car service?
Okay. That didn't really get us much of anything. Maybe if we go talk to the guy by the bull, we can ask him what he thinks of Jason Grant.
Believing they're giants.
Okay, no, nothing here. Bye. We'll leave you to whatever you're doing. It doesn't seem like there's anything for us here, so let's go the other way. I think there was like some houses or something.
Were you and Kalash close?
Me and Kalash? No, not really. Although I kinda do owe him everything.
You owe him?
Yeah, when I came into my power, he saved my sanity. Probably my life.
He didn't seem the nurturing type.
No, he wasn't. He was impossible. Never met me halfway. Never gave me an inch. It was exactly what I needed.
Sounds like my old sponsor. Sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah, lucky.
Some people do better with tough love. Yeah, there's a residential area down here. We never checked this way. Oh, shit.
I won't let one mistake destroy everything I've built. I won't. Too many depend on us. There's too much at stake.
It sounds to me like you have a problem. The investors who lost their homes might disagree. Too big to fail? I've heard that before. Too big to fail? I've heard that before.
It was true then, and it is true now. The trust must survive. If we go down, it would be catastrophic. You told me you could make all this go away. Is this true?
Is it just me? Or does this guy sound like Jason Grant, the ghost? I could be projecting. We did just speak to him like 2 minutes ago, but I think that's who we're speaking to here. I wouldn't lie about something this important. You don't have a choice. Just leave it to me. Ooh. I wouldn't lie about something this important.
It's lying that got us into this mess. Be sure to remember that. Listen, miss, what was your name again? It is not my nature to trust anyone, least of all a stranger. And yet, I think you're the woman for the job. Whatever it is you need to do, do it. With my blessing.
Jason! Thank you, Jason. This will all be over soon. Great! Let's get to work, Jason. You won't regret this, Jason. You won't regret this, Jason.
Let's go to my office and discuss this privately.
Jason? As in Jason Grant? What's he doing making deals with demons?
Is everything all right? Should I call an ambulance?
Oh, hi. No. Our friend is just having an episode. She gets them sometimes.
No, never mind. It's not my problem.
See? Totally fine.
Well, you seem all right. Just be careful around here. Well, just be careful.
Well, that was awkward.
Oh, she seems lovely. She's dealing with a missing child. And, you know, she sees someone on the street and she's just like, oh, do you need me to call an ambulance? And it was only when we got up that she was like, okay, you seem fine. Like, I'm not going to take their words for it because I don't know if they're with you. But, like, you've gotten up, you're looking at me like you seem okay. And I think what she was going to say at the end there was, this place is a lot more dangerous than you'd think. Something to that effect. Because, I mean, this is Wall Street. This is a nice residential area in the middle of Wall Street. Like, you'd assume this place would be a really safe area to raise a kid. And yet her kid's been taken. Like... Oh, now I feel even worse for her. Damn. She seemed genuinely kind. Hardy plants bring a touch of nature to the big city. Strong wooden doors form a barrier to a pleasant apartment building. Here's the thing, do we have any reason to be bothering this woman? I don't think we do. Anything? Anything, guys? Okay.
They sit in their tower, believing they're giants.
However, we can confront this guy on what we saw.
Mr. Grant?
Yes?
Did you have a meeting with a lady on the street nearby?
Nope. I don't believe I did.
Are you sure?
I don't have meetings on the street.
He's lying.
He's not. Trust me. He's just confused.
Confused? Who's confused?
Nobody. Sorry. Bye for now, Mr. Grant. We'll see you around.
Sure. Now where is that goddamn car service?
Oh, where do we go from here? This guy's stonewalling us. The guy with the sign didn't have anything to say about Jason Grant. We don't know anything about the missing child. Oh, I'm a bit stumped here. I guess if we try and speak with everyone, so we'll start with the we'll go from left to right, and we'll start with the guy furthest to the right, the security guy.
Hey, folks.
Aha! Did you know Jason Grant?
Not really. I mean, he walked past the desk every day. He'd say hello, but we never really talked. I guess we never will now. Poor guy.
How did Jason Grant die?
Had a heart attack just outside the door. Was waiting for his car service when, poof, out like a light. The guy was fit, too. Well, fit for a 73-year-old.
So he wasn't expecting to die.
Well, I mean, who is? He was stressed out, I'll say that much. I don't care how in shape you are. If you can't relax, you're not healthy.
So he was stressed?
Well, like I said, I saw him every day. We didn't talk much, but he was always laughing and joking with people. But towards the end, he was always alone. He never laughed. He never smiled. He looked, well, stressed. Maybe it's the economy. You keep hearing it's bouncing back, but maybe he knew something we plebs didn't.
Can you tell me more about Jason Grant?
Well, he named this bank after himself. I honestly don't know much. Nice enough guy, but I don't know much else. Sorry.
Who's running the bank now that the founder is dead?
That would be Roy Fellows. I don't know much about him.
Why is that?
Because I never see the guy. If he ever comes and goes, it's never when I'm on shift.
Ooh. You don't know anything about Roy Fellows?
Nope, like I said, I never see the guy. But the lights are still on, and I still get paid, so I figure he's doing all right.
Thanks for your time.
See you around.
Okay, well that's a lead. Roy Fellows, okay.
Mr. Grant,
Yes?
have you ever heard of Roy Fellows?
Roy. You know Roy?
Yeah.
Roy. That little shit. That sneak. That liar. That... No. I do not know anyone named Roy Fellows.
Ooh. Seems like there's a bit of a sore spot there. Ooh.
Bye for now, Mr. Grant. We'll see you around.
Sure. Now where is that goddamn car service?
Ooh, it kind of seems like, you know, because he was in charge, you know, well into his later years, and then, you know, the board got overtaken by a trust or something. I can't remember exactly what he said, but it seems like maybe he got voted out. You know, this Roy guy kind of went behind his back, you know, was like basically being a smarmy little rat, you know, getting everyone on his side so he could vote him out of power, something like that. Ooh. Okay, very cool. And again, I'm kind of left in a position where I'm like, okay, we've spoken to these two. You know what? I am just about out of time for this episode. In the next one, I'll keep doing what I planned, going from left to right. So we'll go have a chat with the guy with the sign. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below. And if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.